5 days away from being husband and wife, no more time wasted. Slowly, his eyelids fluttered, and when they opened and he looked at me, I saw nothing but lust in his eyes. Oh, no. I shook my head and giggled. We have to get ready for church. Come on, Tiff. He pulled me close. One last time before you cut me off, he said, referring to the fact that I told him I was going back to my place right after church. Don't be so dramatic. I scooted out of the bed, then strutted across the Berber carpet. Not that I wanted to trouble the waters. No, I'd had enough sex with my fiancé to last me more than a while. But I was still a girl, and I wanted my guy to want me. I'm not cutting you off, I said, when I got halfway across the room. I'm just trying to make our wedding night more special. He propped himself up on his elbow and drank me in with his eyes. Every night, every morning, every noon is special when I'm with you. Dang. That was just another reason to love him, because not only did he show me how much he loved me, he told me all the time. Why can't we just keep this going? Damon said with a tinge of begging in his tone. Why can't I make love to you every day and every night until we say I do? I stared into his bedroom eyes and almost wanted to run back. Because he'd done so much for me, I always wanted to satisfy him, but I wasn't going to give in. I'd already broken the promise I'd made when I was 14 to remain chaste until marriage, even though, at the time, it was really my pledge to remain a virgin for life. But I'd told Damon that I was going to stay at my place because I was hoping that maybe with a few days of celibacy between now and I do, not only would I feel like I'd done something right, but I was praying that these few days of abstention would make our wedding night special for both of us. Eyes glazed with lust, Damon reached his hands toward me. Please. Inside this moment, all of his gangster was gone. There were no important people to meet, no celebrities to impress, no paychecks to sign, no Glock on his hip. He was just a man who loved a woman. Tiffanie, please, he begged again. My eyebrows rose just a bit hearing him call me Tiffanie. Though everyone else in the world addressed me by my full name, my grandfather demanded it, since Tiffanie meant manifestation from God, and he was the one who'd given that name to me. Damon was the only person who called me Tiff, and he only did that when my grandfather wasn't around. So, using my full name right now meant that Damon was in full pleading mode, and I shouldn't have, but I laughed. He tossed a pillow across the room, hitting me in the calf. Ouch! I hopped, pretending to be wounded. Turning, I rushed back to the bed and jumped on top of him. He wrestled until he was on top, pinning my hands above my head. Then, with the gentleness of a gentle man, he kissed my forehead, then my eyelids, then my neck. I love you, he said, his tone thick with a desire that I knew was only for me. It was an instant fever, the way his words heated my skin. I need you to do me a favor, he whispered. With the way he had me pressed beneath him, I could only imagine what Damon wanted me to do. Can you pick up Trey at the airport tomorrow? I blinked. Trey? I couldn't believe that in this moment he was talking about the man he still called his best friend. I thought he was coming in on Thursday. Change of plans. He's coming in early to see his grandmother. This will be the first time he's seen her in 7 years. You know what I'm saying. And he wants to spend some time with her. I'd met Miss Irene